Sure thing.
Welcome back. I hope rare is the hunt, the seeking. It whispers now of an ear. The spot, the slaying, it desires the survival. Clinging, you now know, as I know.
Greetings, champion. You again. The crowd will
Happy to oblige. Sure thing.
Feel it.
raised a feline. Watch it! Pixie.
Sure. Yeah? Right.
Ahoy! Would you look at that?
Yeah? Yeah? Sure.
Hardly more than
Vast troubles. Troubles afoot. On it like bonnets. Look at them acting so sneaky.
Mode Ixie on us. Mode X. Honor. Mode X. Honor.
Ahoy! In no time at all. I.
My eyes are yours.
Let's go.
Jinso.
Mode X. Honor. Mode X. Honor.
No good.
Mode X. Honor.
Not a problem.
Mode
I'm down,
X.
I am.
Happens to everyone.
Here.
Mode X. Honor.
See ya. That's me too.
Yeah.
Mode X. Honor. Mode X.
Take him
Honor.
down.
God damn it, lost.
Mode X. Honor. Mode X. Honor.
See ya.
Mode X. Honor.
You shan't walk.
Mode X. Honor. Happy to oblige. Sure thing. Happy to oblige. mind if I do. Mm-hmm. Don't mind if I do.
On it.
Happy to oblige. I hear you. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah. Happy to oblige.
Ahoy!
A question, Watcher? A question, Watch. Happy to oblige.
Steady does it.
The Unwitting's
Try to split its focus. It can't concentrate on all of us.
Look at... Them actings. So sneaky. Aye, Captain.
Moe, Ixie.
Aye. Hits it.
Glory be to God!
Diana!
Moe, Ixie. Moe, Ixie. Honor. Moe, Ixie. Honor. Moe, Ixie, honor. Bristly Ligna. Bristly
Moeth, Ixie, Arnath. Moeth, Ixie, Arnath.
Yana! Yana!
In no time at all.
Right.
Moeth, Ixie, Arnath.
Nightcap.
Strange.
Moeth. Arnath.
Another tack, Cap.
I can scare.
Moeth, Ixie, Arnath. Go, darn it!
I can scarcely
In no
believe
time
it.
at all.
Like flogging a figurehead. It's all.
Need a better plan here.
See ya. That's me too, man.
I believe it.
See ya. That's me
Seems fair.
too, man. Another attack, Cap.
Let's go!
See ya, man. That's me too, man. I'll be more than half. Right.
Well.
Despite its outward advantages,
Sure thing.
Archmage Eruption.
This will be good practice for when... when the Deerins come.
Want it like bonnet.
Enemies ahead. Take him down!
Mode. On it.
Damn near caught you in up.
Mode.
Scarcely believe it.
Mode. Ixie. On it. Breath leak now.
Right. Let's go!
Sure thing.
Another attack. See, must me too.
Need a better plan here.
Well, ain't I gonzo fool? I'm fixing to be sick. Mo, Ixie,
Oh, he hits it.
Now you be right.
Try aiming.
Mo, Ixie, on
Mode exit honor. Mode exit damn near
Nice meat.
Mode exit honor.
I bring your end.
Aye, aye.
Let's go.
Mode exit honor. Mode exit honor. Mode exit honor.
Me too, man.
Hogwarts.
I bring your
Mode
end.
exit honor.
Well,
Damn near. Mode exit honor.
Nice me too, man.
Lavar. Beyond.
Mode exit honor.
That's not.
Mode exit.
Nice me too.
Mode exit honor.
Lavaru beyond.
Mode exit
Flogging
honor.
a figurehead. Futile.
On your
Me too, man.
well.
Mode exit honor.
Take him down.
Mode exit honor.
Me too, man.
Mode ain't I gone so full. Hits it.
I bring your end.
Mode exit honor. Mode exit honor.
Nice me too.
Need a bump. Yeah.
Lavaru beyond.
Mode exit honor.
Lavaru beyond.
But I hit it. Mode exit honor.
Did I do that?
Darkness take.
I
Mode exit honor.
Nice me.
bleeding.
Mode exit honor.
Moeth Ixi Honor. Moeth Ixi Honor. Moeth Ixi Honor.
Not a problem.
What did I drink?
Moeth Ixi Honor. Uh-huh.
Here.
Do I feel...
Uh-huh. Moeth Ixi Honor. Moeth Ixi Honor. Moeth Ixi Honor.
Had you been
All right. Uh-huh.
Ado, Jack, what can of course.
Yeah, I hear you.
Will my eyes be open?
our
All right.
On it like bonnets.
Well. Rah.
Look at them acting so sneaky.
Ooh, then.
Moe, Ixie, on! My feet! I can't move my... feet!
Moedi. Siana.
Moe, Ixie, on! Breath, Ligna!
Moedi. Siana.
Breath, Ligna!
Moedi. Siana.
Moe, Ixie. Moe. Ixie on. Breath Uligna. Breath Uligna. Moe, Ixie on. Moe, Ixie on. Moe, Ixie on.
Well and rock.
Moe, Ixie on.
Not happening.
I haven't felt this. I'm downright anchored. Moe, Ixie on. Moe,
That's not supposed to.
Moe, Ixie on. Moe, Ixie on.
Like flogging a figurehead.
Avast, you bastards!
Sear must meet doom.
No good.
Moe, Ixie on. Moe,
Like flogging a figurehead. Futile.
Moe, Ixie on.
Well and rock.
Moe, Ixie on.
Does nothing.
Sure thing. Yeah. What? Moe, Ixie on.
Supposed to happen. attack, Cap.
Well, then, rock!
Everything's fine.
All right. But I hit it!
Seer must me too. Like frog in a figurehead. Futile.
God darn it! Oh, son of a!
Nabaru beyond.
Seer must. Tomb. Like frog in a figurehead. Futile.
I can scarcely believe it.
Well, then, rock! No. I.
In no time at all.
Take him down.
Seer. Me too.
But I hit it!
Well, then, rock!
About that?
Well,
Too. Like frog in a figurehead. Futile.
that's not supposed to happen.
Now you be right screwed. Another attack, Cap.
Let's go.
Did I do that?
Need a better through here!
Everything's fine.
Well, then, rock!
Look at... What he's wearing. here.
Must meet. Tomb.
Need a better plan here. Damn near cut you. In no time at all.
See him. Smooth tomb.
Here.
Nope.
But I hit.
That word.
Aye, aye. See who must meet.
Let's go.
But I hit.
Word.
Need a better. Down here.
Take him down.
Could use something. Need a better. Yeah.
It does nothing.
Let's go.
Need him. Yeah.
Seer must me too, man.
Did I do that?
Even the chains.
What can I do? I hear you.
Greetings, champion. The crowd will cheer you.
Welcome. I hope I can be of service. I'm afraid I'd be disappointed. You now know. As not click.
Greetings, champion. Ask them. Was there something specific you want? They are the steady, the great, well, count before, but he is.
Happy to oblige. All right.
Ado, Jack, what can I interest of cook?
I'm plunged into dark.
Glad to be back.
Not bad.
Ahoy!
Ado, jump. What can I interest you in? Of course.
Farewell and fair winds to you.
Ado, what can I... Of course.
Farewell.
Miss me? Yeah? Sure. Yeah?
Now, what can I do for you? You see any...
something I said?
I gladly accept.
Huh?
Now, you see any...
Thank the gods it's over.
Glad to be back. I guess I make as good a target as any.
Huh?
For what do you obey your harvest god with such devotion, friend Shodi?
What do you mean, why?
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
If you interfere with my plans, there will be nowhere safe in the Deadfire.
So the crown granted your master an audience. How did it go?
Kara, it went tempestuously. My master says the outsiders have been given too many
Let's take a look. Trouble up ahead.
Craig. The field.
Field, can't make a dent. Need something strong.
Next time, challenge. Craig.
That dog won't hunt. Moe, Ixie, on us.
Did I do
Worse and rough.
Moe, Ixie,
No
on
good.
us.
Thick, worth and rough.
I don't think I...
Didn't work.
Yeah, right away. What do you need? Sorry, friend. Can't.
That's not. Oh, stop that. Worth and This does not work!
No, it's the honor!
Worth and rough! Yeah!
Moeth, Ixie, honor!
That's nuts. What's to happen?
Moeth, Ixie, honor! Moeth, Ixie, honor!
That's right. Worth
Does nothing.
Moeth, Ixie, honor! Moeth, Ixie, honor! Moeth, Ixie, honor!
This thing isn't doing the job.
All right. Bathed by shadows.
I hope you got a way of turning off that storm. Looks unfriendly. Mean-spirited, even. Gilded Vale got its name from the way the wheat fields used to look in the sun. But this place really is gilded. Might as well be a different world. Well, hard to miss what you can barely remember. All I know is my life took a turn when this world came stomping into mine. These great people got a funny way of passing on. They disappear from the world, but leave their problems behind for the rest of us to deal with. He does. I guess he's got that over the rest of them. God of redemption, trying to redeem the gods. What a mess.
We gonna do this or what? If it's all the same to you, Watcher, I'd rather not miss the moment my God brings the darkness down upon us. I want to see Gon become the true deity of death. How could it not? Gon is the aspect of death and decay. The other side of Aethys, who we know governs the process of rebirth. But Aethys died in the Saints' War, and now Gon is going to destroy reincarnation as we know it. Tell me, Watcher, can there be a god of light and birth if souls themselves can no longer be reborn? Sure, you can trust me at your back, even if you're going against my god. It didn't work so good at Mogren's teeth, no? But sure, we can try to sway my god's will again. Well, if anyone could do it, I reckon it'd be you. I thought it'd be different how it turned out, but I couldn't dream of any other way. Now then, shall we go face my god for one last time? Find out what it is we can or can't do in these end times. Whether we're meant to wither or thrive. Consider me your second shadow.
I am thinking that Aethys has come this far, and he will not wait on you before he finishes what he started. If he shatters what is sat in the heart of Ukaizo, this action will ripple beyond the Deadfire, beyond life as we know it. I will make sure that what we find here goes toward the Hawana cause. The Crown's faith in Ngati's chosen will be justified. The land of my mothers, as real as anything that rises up from the bed of the sea. Also, smaller than I expected. This should be as interesting as the last time I confronted a god-possessed Adra Colossus. Captain, I am my mother's son. I have seen things you would not believe. What say? Shall we find him, Captain?
It wasn't the threat of death my procedure sought to avoid, but that of rebirth. Now I face the god of rebirth, who's set on destroying the wheel. If I'd known in advance, perhaps I'd have held off on the experiment at sea.
Kinda sounds like you want Aethys to succeed.
Regardless, we are here now, and I stand ready. Let us finish this.
I have stood here before. As a boy, I dreamed of a tower made of water. I stood at the pinnacle and made obeisance to Mother Ngati. This tower, this view. Kara. Just so. Ngati's covenant. The first form of water shaping. It is here, waiting for me. So beautiful. But look what they have done with you. I remember. I am the tremor that inspires the tidal wave. The pebble that calls the avalanche! Mother! Your son has found his birthright where you left it! My people never doubted that Ngati's chosen would find our ancient gift. Kara, I did not share their confidence until now. I am ready, Watcher. Let us finish what we started.
The machine controlling the storm winds down. The clattering of its machinery settles into a low whir and then, at last, hiccups to a halt. Beyond the tower, the black, roiling clouds of Andra's mortar roll away from the ancient city of Ukaizo, with only a tired sigh of wind to see them off. And on that last breath of wind, comes to you a familiar sound. The ring of a bell. The bell's ringing is soft, not the clangor and torrent you've grown used to. It calls to your soul, and your soul yearns to follow it. Your soul flees from your body and into the beyond, chasing that sound. It leads you at last to Bareth's realm, to that cold platform and room of endless doors.
Watcher, your journey nears its conclusion.
The pallid night stands before you, her gaunt face impassive.
That will depend on the will of Kith, whose desires are ever in flux. Soon you will confront Aethys for what will likely be the final time, and you will do so as the Herald of Barath, the only creature on the face of Eora to whom he will listen. Remember that.
The Pallid Knight inclines her head to you, black hair hanging lank in her face. She steps back and cedes the floor to Helia with a small, resigned sigh.
If Aethys truly intends to go through with his mad plan to destroy the wheel, a generation's worth of souls will be trapped in the in-between. So many would suffer. How can Aethys be so cruel? He cannot just abandon them. Aethys must help the Kith find a quick solution.
Abaddon strides forward.
Aethys thrust this crisis on the Kith. They did not bring it upon themselves. Their only mistake was entrusting us to watch over them. Who will help them rebuild their world now?
Aethys will reveal every secret of the gods. Will Kith be able to change the established order if they have no wonder to inspire them? Aethys must help them resolve this quickly, lest every one of Eora's few remaining mysteries be laid plain.
Coddled children learn nothing that is not spoon-fed to them. With the wheel destroyed, Kith will tear themselves apart. It is the gods' duty to prevent that happening, lest they doom us all. And as Kith must be ruled, so too must the gods. I say that if Aethys is so eager to throw down the mantle of power and step aside, I shall take my rightful place as Queen of the Gods again.
Kith are strongest when they follow our lead, and we are strongest when we lead in turn. United in purpose with the gods, Kith can accomplish things that without us, they could never have even begun. They must be shown their boundaries to surpass them.
Kith will not solve Aethys' puzzle on their own. And without an established order to fight against, the bonds that bind them dissolve, and they fight amongst themselves.
Boudica's firm hand is but the motherly smothering of Helia by another name. Mortals should have no special advantages. Only once Kith have striven to improve themselves through trial will they truly know their measure. Kith must suffer to find their strength if they are to survive the world into which Aethys drags them. Our intervention in your struggle would be a cruelty and counter to our purpose.
He lets his words hang in the air for a moment. Gaze level with your own.
Indeed. Kith must discover for themselves what it is they are worth, and of what it is they are capable. What we do for them, they do not learn for themselves. Trial breeds ingenuity. If our work of generations was not in vain, Kith will succeed in spite of Aethys' actions. I have faith in Kith's ability to meet Aethys' challenge. Do not mistake my words for indifference, Watcher. They are born from a fierce belief in your potential, not a refutation of it.
Margaret is blinded by her affection for mortals. She does not see that entropy is the destiny of all things. If Aethys were wise, he would destroy everything. End life, end reincarnation, end death. Kith have had their chance. It is time to let silence reign.
As Rimergon's words fade, the Pallid Knight returns. She no longer towers over you, a giant even among the gods, but meets you at your height. She lets the arms crossed over her chest fall to her sides. She speaks to you openly, plainly, an expression almost like tenderness, turning up the corners of her lips.
Well, Watcher, you know where we stand. What do you believe?
The pallid knight raises one dark eyebrow.
I did not conjure the wheel as you know it now from the air. It was built slowly, with great deliberation by Kith. It is as much your wheel as mine. Now the time has come for us to part, Watcher. I laid upon you a difficult duty, and I know you desire to be free of it. You will be in time, but not now. You have work to do yet. You are no stranger to hard choices. You killed Theos, and when his soul was laid bare before you, you chose to destroy it. You granted him peace. Remember the strength it took to make that choice, and know that you alone may sway Aethys now. When you stand before him, choose your words carefully.
The gods depart one by one in brooding silence. A solitary figure remains perfectly still until the last of her colleagues is out of earshot. Woedica peers down at you, a triumphant grin splitting her weathered features.
Bareth is a fool if she thinks I'll let her enjoy the last word. You were trusted with a heavy responsibility, Watcher. Speaking for mortals, and representing their interests in the future to come. Impudent whelp. Seek your counsel from Aethys, then. No doubt he will fill your head with idealistic conjecture. The rest of us will be sharpening our blades, preparing for the future he lays out for us.
You keep falling asleep on me, I'm gonna have to start walking behind you with a pillow. Oh, by the way, the storm's gone. Also, I think Aethys has ended the world.
Do not touch the machine again, I say. The delicate fish can only take so much.
Gods and darnation. My head. Happy to oblige. Uh-huh.
Nice and slow.
What can I do you for? I hear you.
What do you need? Oh, you shouldn't have. Yeah? Well, don't see why not.
What everyone else fails to grasp is that Rauatai isn't a storm-tossed spit of land. It's the Kith who stand together there. Ukaizo belongs to us. We've earned it with blood and sweat, and no one shall take it from us now. This is greater than the two of us, Watcher. Rauataians, defend Ukaizo!
Watch out.
Feel it. Ixia.
Nope.
Athek, worth and rough!
Not possible, I'm afraid.
I don't think I can pull that off.
It makes no difference. Athek. Worth and rough!
I don't think so.
This does not work! There! Athek. Worth and rough!
Need something stronger.
Mow it.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Worth it.
Makes no difference.
Moe, Ixi, honor.
Worth and rough.
Makes no difference.
What can I do you for?
Take that.
Moe, Ixi, honor.
Need something stronger.
Makes no difference.
Worth and rough.
Moe, Ixi, honor. What can I do you for? That dog won't hunt.
Makes no difference.
Moe, Ixi,
What
honor.
are these distractions?
Ulu, there.
I am the Alpha.
Moe, Ixi,
Worth and rough.
honor. Moe, Ixi, honor. Moe, Ixi, honor.
Let's go.
This does not work.
Moe, Ixi, honor. Moe, Ixi, honor.
Everything's fine.
Sure. Huh? Sure. On it. Yeah?
You descend into the ancient winding streets of Ukaizo. Battered by storms for thousands of years, the ruins bear the marks of their role as the lone witnesses of the god's great secret at the center of the city. The houses and boulevards are pierced by great spears of luminous Audra. There are no ashen bodies, no birds, no sign or sound of any life. But with every step, the rhythmic pounding in the distance draws nearer. Soon, you can feel the vibration traveling up your spine. As you approach the center of the city, the weathered architecture gives way to more luminous Audra, piercing the ruins, eventually overtaking them entirely. Cresting the top of a fallen tower, you finally get a clear view of Aethys. He stands, legs astride, next to a great stone monument ringed with 11 cavernous alcoves. All but 3 hold a gargantuan skeleton, bones scrubbed clean by the city's storms. An immense Anguithan machine floats above the monument, suspended by invisible energy emanating from a well of light beneath it. Great brass rings spin around a core of metal and Audra at the machine's center. Periodically, Aethys's massive arms swing back. The movement alone is enough to draw great gusts of wind toward him. When they come down on the machine, the impacts are accompanied by eruptions of electricity, fire, and smoke. The hundreds of luminous Audra pillars across Ukaizo sympathetically dim in a rippling wave that spreads out from the machine. The only safe route to the god is a steep ascent along a monstrous pillar of luminous Audra. Intertwined with fragments of Ukaizo's ruins that it has carried through the centuries, the pillar bends in a long arc, towering above the machine. The pillar levels out near Aethys's head, a silent observer to the destruction of the machine it has grown beside over thousands of years. You weave your way along a treacherous, rain-slicked path up the pillar's skyward side. As you arrive at the top, you catch Aethys's attention. Fist pulled back, he pauses to observe you. With the same gentleness he showed at Ashen Maw, he lowers his arm and turns toward you.
Strange to see Ukaizo in this way. It may be hard to picture, but this city was once full of life. The Huana, yes, but also Kith from many other cultures. Great hanging trees shadowed these boulevards. Gardens sprawled across the open rooftops. Each spring, a festival procession would wind its way from the hillside into this valley. The celebrants would pass through a steep walk among the stalls of foreign merchants, flowers falling upon them from all sides. All people of all nations, together in a celebration of new life. Such was the power and beauty of lost Ukaizo.
Can all of that beauty and life return to this place, Mighty One? Has the future of my people awaited them here?
Lost Ukaizo remains only in name, Tekehu. It is a name as barren as this city. If future generations wish to create life in this place, they must look forward as much as they look back.
If we don't fix this mess you're about to cause, the whole world is gonna look this bad. I mean, it's a mighty heavy load you're putting on our shoulders. I just hope we can carry it.
As long as there are people like you in this world, Adair, I truly do. This power has always been in the grasp of mortals. Now you will finally be aware of it. Now you will be able to decide what to do with it.
Ukaizo's corpse is beautiful, my god. This, its current state, is but one spoke in the ever-turning wheel of life and death, and so no less worthy than its incarnation at birth. But you seek to break that wheel. I beseech you, Gon, that when you do it right. Burn to ash every Audra root in hell so that it may never regrow. Let the darkness reign eternal.
It saddens me that the harvesting of souls in my name has brought you to this place, Shoti. But I am the cause, and I must take responsibility for it. I can only hope that after I am gone, you will see there is a brighter future for mortals. It is a future that you can help shape, even if you cannot see it now. But what of you, Watcher? Why have you followed me? Have you come to bear witness to the breaking of the wheel? It is pity for mortals that drives me, Watcher. I have felt it in every step I have taken to cross the dead fire and reach this place. What more would you have me do? I hope you did not expect me to take action for your sake alone. Still, it is true. The souls trapped in the in-between will suffer until the wheel is restored. They will reach out for help to any Watcher they can see. Thank you for making me think of the lost souls, Watcher. I will provide a haven for them after my work here is finished. Indulge me in a moment's curiosity. There is something I wish to know about Eora, about Kith, that I can only learn through your eyes. Yes, you followed me all this way, dodging an armada, navigating an impenetrable wall of storms, voyaging across uncharted seas, with the machinations of gods echoing in your ears, all the while trusting in the institutions of Kith to get you this far, and earning their trust in turn. Whatever else happens this day, that much is remarkable. I believe that mortals possess the strength to collaborate and shape a future of their own design. Not all of my brothers and sisters agree. By relying on others and coming together in a time of crisis, you illustrate my point. The gods will witness you and question their assumptions about how responsible, empathetic, and sophisticated mortals can be. What inspired your decision, Watcher? Did the choice echo your foundational beliefs? Or were you influenced by observation? Boudica has been especially active since the downfall of her favorite operative. Have you ever considered that she is mentoring his replacement? My brothers and sisters never act when the gains are strictly short-term. If Boudica's shadow has fallen upon you, that can only mean she recognizes your potential to further her ambition. I thank you for your perspective. Yours is not the only opinion that concerns me, but for the moment, it offers much to consider. All I ever wanted for mortals was growth, transformation. Once, my brothers and sisters shared this goal. Some have forgotten themselves, giving into fatalism or tyranny. Others have succumbed to apathy. It brings me great sorrow that crisis is the only way to set the future in motion. Would that I could pass the responsibility of heralding your darkest hour to another. Never forget that trust and coordination between mortals brought you to this place. Your future is built on a foundation of hope, and you have laid the first stone. Ask. You are entitled to any answer that is mine to give. I apologize, Watcher. There is nothing I can do to restore the glory of your hard-won and poorly situated estate. What happened to Cadnua was not personal in nature. I would have occupied the statue even if it was buried beneath Defiance Bay. Given your perseverance, I know that a second home cannot be distant in your future. You have only to seek it out. The great work of the Ingwithans falls to ruin. Reincarnation as we know it will end. Souls which currently await new life in the beyond will be born into the world as normal, but their numbers will not replenish. Anything that dies will tarry in the void of the in-between, awaiting the motion of a wheel that no longer turns. Once the beyond has emptied, every birth will be hollow-born. Other maladies of the soul may follow and plague those who linger in life. Unless mortals work together to carve a new path, the essence of life will be trapped in the netherworld. Gods will starve. Eora will grow silent and cold. Woodica is entitled to her opinion. If the intent of this test is to justify an uprising to come, that is more worrisome. The other gods must decide for themselves if mortals are ready to dictate their future. Should Woodica's tyranny prove the only alternative, mortals must prepare for a terrible conflict. Your perspective bridges eternity, Watcher. Many will look to you to mediate differences that could shake the very foundations of Eora. When we tamed the cycle of reincarnation, we broke what had once functioned naturally and without intervention. The flow of essence will not normalize on its own. Essence will simply pool in the void of the in-between, never passing through Adra networks to the beyond. The dead will be left to wander in darkness, confusion, and sorrow. No one is worthy of unconditional trust. If you feel the gods are beyond forgiveness, then they don't deserve your obedience. Make your future one that doesn't require them. Should you choose to accept the gods, I hope that you temper your faith with skepticism. For several reasons. My strength was diminished after the Godhammer bomb, and assuming this form took incredible effort. With so many vying for control of the Deadfire, I also saw a ripe opportunity for mortals to cast aside their differences and stand together as one. They have never been more powerful, more capable. Because of this, the gods must justify their importance or be proven obsolete. A generation or more. That much essence is already poised to flow into Eora. But unlike an hourglass, no amount of turning will compel the sand to reverse its course. Should you choose, you could lay down your burden and trust in your children's children to set matters right. That depends entirely on you. By your reckoning, there are still good years to come. By ours, time is short. Yes, they must work toward a solution or perish. If that task is beyond their skill, then they no longer deserve their position. I would have them justify their right to lead. That could mean swallowing their pride and hearkening to the wisdom of mortals. Some, I expect, will perform better than others. I must attend to my final work now. I cannot delay any longer. You have carried a heavy burden across the Deadfire, Watcher. Before I go, I would rid you of it. You are free now. As free as any of us can be. Many will come to you for help in the years ahead. Animancers, priests, even the gods themselves. I have great hope for you. But always remember that your future is for you to decide. Use your freedom well.
Aethys squares himself to the machine. As you move to a safe distance, he draws his fist back and resumes his assault. The blows rain down with increased fervor, but the machine perseveres in spite of his efforts. Spreading his arms wide, Aethys draws power from the luminous Audra clustered around the valley. The energy courses through his body, limbs overflowing with intense light and waves of heat.
You perceive the presence of another colossal gathering of soul essence nearby, and recall the agreement you reached with Wal in the halls obscured. But can one rely on a pact struck with the god of mysteries and deception? The ground shakes beneath you, or perhaps your stomach quakes from a deity's spiritual caress. Regardless, you have attracted the divine attention of Wal. Long, muscular tendrils erupt from the fog-shrouded ruins, lashing at Aethys' Audra torso and twisting about his limbs. The tentacles, each studded with 1,000 eyes, constrict around their prey. Thunderous cracks rend the air, and light spills from the fissures spreading across the statue of Maros Nua. Aethys grabs at the fleshy extremities, crushing one in each hand. But Wal's myriad arms are undeterred. As they constrict, the living titan drains vast rivers of souls from both Aethys and the machinery of Ukaizo.
You never deserved Aora, our dear misguided brother.
Wal purrs, drinking in the essence all around you. Aethys falls upon the ancient Anguithan machinery, grasping at it in a final struggle to tear the device apart. Ribbons of bright energy fountain from the crumbling structures. The ruined city quakes as Wal drags Aethys to the ground. Maros Nua's body finally goes still. A shattered colossus devoid of light. The tendrils of Wal slip away, leaving you amidst the rubble of the Anguithan machines. Priests and mystics have strange dreams of an island of living flesh, an eye that never closes, and a library filled with blank books. And though Aethys fell, his death accomplished his goal: to render inoperable the machinery of reincarnation. Unless Kith develop an alternative, Aora is doomed to die.
The greatest hope seems to lie in animancy, which the burgeoning Valian trading company explores with newfound purpose and vigor.
And while Maros Nua lies crushed at Ukaizo, the gods look on the labors of Kith. They do not intervene. They watch and argue, wager and conjecture at how, or whether, mortals will solve the puzzle set before them.
At Ukaizo, the Valian Trading Company discovers a cornucopia of Anguithan devices and artifacts, as well as vast reserves of luminous Audra. Under Director Castal's leadership, the company is poised to become not only the foremost authority on animancy, but also the dominant power in Deadfire. The Songreta Mea Compressa quickly approves the construction of an academy at Ukaizo, in addition to several permanent settlements. With the Kahanga monarch reduced to a figurehead, the Huana tribes fragment further. Some profit by working with the Valiants, and others find themselves evicted from their old lands. But for many, life continues much as it had before. The Valians' business interests trump their enmity, and they allow most of the Royal Deadfire Company's ships and personnel to remain in the archipelago to trade. Rauatai's legendary cannons pose little threat to them now. After all, the Valians could not want for better leverage than Andra's Spire. The storms across the Rauataian mainland subside along with those of Andra's mortar. However, Rauatai regards this respite with a wary eye, ever mindful that the machinery at Andra's Spire remains under their foe's control. The influx of Valian business into Deadfire creates an unprecedented opportunity for the Principes and Patrena. Though their dreams of conquest have been squashed, there are more than enough prizes passing through to keep the captains in silk and their crews fed and content. And business is good enough that the Songretta is willing to write off more than a few losses with each transit. The mysterious deaths of Governor Clario and Storm Speaker Ikawa provoke hostilities between the Valian settlers and the Huawan residents. What starts with angry words escalates to retaliatory killings as each side blames the other. By the time anyone bothers to question the strange coincidences surrounding their deaths, including reports of a cloaked Omawi woman seen in both the port and the village, both sides have gone too far to turn back. The conflict eventually draws the attention of the Songretta Mea Compressa. They dispatch a mercenary company to subdue the remaining Juana and select a strict hardliner to replace Clario. Port Mage becomes a cautionary tale for Juana tribes that would consider violence against the Valian Trading Company. As the balance of power changes in Deadfire, so too does Nekataka transform. The Valian Trading Company builds up the port in Queensbirth. The company's expanding presence, however, quickly outgrows the dockside district. Company facilities and personnel spread throughout Nekataka. The Kahanga leadership takes responsibility for the welfare of the Raparu, and the Gullet starts to improve. What was once a den of crime, poverty, and illness slowly becomes a quiet haven for the Raparu. Though the loss of Skiarilifus's essence weakens the Water Shapers Guild, Animancers with the Valian Trading Company offer a proposition. In exchange for knowledge of water shaping, they will develop a new source of essence for the guild. Some of the elders balk at sharing their secrets with foreigners, but the partnership that follows proves fruitful for the guild as well as the Animancers. Your brief encounter with Letharn proves deeply influential for the children of the Dawnstars. He comes to recognize his nightmares and the scene at Hisongo as Aethys's final warning to his people. Unite in strength and faith, or perish forever. As word of Aethys's deeds at Ukaizo spreads, his fellow Dawnstars take this message to heart. The faith of the Dawnstars brightens. Aethys turned to give the world the greatest gift of all, hope. In response, continue feeding, healing, and helping the fire just as they have for decades. It remains their holy mission, and persevere in love and faith. Ruanu, the chieftain of the Juana at Tikawara, dies mysteriously. The tribe finds his body washed up on the same beach where Anaharu challenged him to the trial of waves. Some blame Anaharu's vengeful spirit. Others see it as Ngati's final judgment. And a few speak of a strange man seen lingering in the village. The leaderless tribe eventually scatters. Some head to Nekataka, while others seek out the Wahaki. The dragon, Neraskirlas, no longer passes between Aora and the White Void, and the dead flow slowly breaks apart, exposing the temple long frozen within. Under Halfjorn's guidance, the Harbingers of Dusk resettle within Remergon's temple, vowing to forever protect it from the defiling touch of outsiders. Over time, the group becomes increasingly reclusive and fanatical, attacking any who dare approach their holy site. In besting the Beast of Winter, you earned the Death God's mercy rather than his enmity. The deity remains characteristically unforthcoming about his decision, and you're left to wonder whether in doing battle with him in the White Void, you somehow furthered his apocalyptic ambitions. Once repaired, the Adra at the primal island of Kazuwari again pulses with the flow of soul essence between the here and the beyond. The feral life on the island flourishes, the jungles and veld growing ever wilder and resistant to settlement and exploration alike. The faces of the hunt continue to rule the Crucible and Galawain's, or rather, Tawamawai's name. The trials summoned by the statue grow deadlier with each season, until only those rare few willing to brave the gravest of dangers seek out the bloody ordeals of Kazuwari. Like the other souls following in your wake, Muatu eventually yearns to move on to the beyond and the wheel. Stymied by Aethys's actions, however, he settles on returning to Kazuwari, where he joins the choir of souls that echo throughout the Crucible. Hundreds of Kith, and no small number of Wilder and Primordials, flee from the Black Isle, their minds a confused collection of inconsistent and contradictory memories. Each escapee bears knowledge that was once lost, and agents of the Hand Occult across Ayora work tirelessly in the years that follow to hunt down and end these fugitives. They find far fewer than they hope. Released from their bondage to the sightless eye, the Vithrak of the Halls Obscured abandon the Black Isle and resettle in the deepest and darkest recesses of the ruins beneath Nekataka. Sisak and his colony remain secretive and isolated, however, rarely interacting with those Kith crawling about in the sunlight above. Encouraged by her arcane successes, Bakarna returns to her observatory to continue her studies of the celestial spheres. In time, her colleagues in the Circle of Archmagi come to accept her among their number. She takes on apprentices, and they trumpet her praises as both a brilliant innovator and nurturing pedagogue. Following its intercession at Ukaizo, Wal's Titan vanishes again into the sea. In the years that follow, you occasionally sense an impossibly vast shadow fall upon you while gazing into the in-between. A deeper darkness in that already dark place. You wonder if, by reuniting Wal with their body, you gave the god of mystery access to the one realm once obscured to even their sight. Though your adventures alter the destiny of Aora and the balance of power in Deadfire, they also leave a lasting mark on those who travel at your side. Your companions find themselves changed, in ways both big and small. Adair returns to Hisango, where he reunites with Byrne, the son of his former lover, Alava. The boy takes heart in Adair's account that Aethys and all the other gods were false, petty, and unworthy of the love of Kith. Realizing how close he came to dying for this cause, Byrne finds renewed purpose in working alongside his uncle to repair the many scars left upon Deadfire by the gods. Under Adair's guidance, Byrne grows into the kind of irreverent, stubborn hothead that would have made his mother proud, and Adair visits her gravesite, often to tell her so. Shodi is not a priestess who understands the meaning of subtlety. As such, she makes her girlish crush on Adair painfully obvious from the moment she first sets eyes on the strapping fighter. Early in your travels, Adair appears discomforted by her persistent flirting. He often grimaces when she sidles up to him, and he takes endless pains to keep their conversations terse and to the point. But after a little smoothing on your part to nudge them in the right direction, Adair makes an effort to view Shodi with an open mind. and Shodi begins teasing the veteran fighter in a more companionable and less amorous manner. After saving each other's hides a couple times and sharing more than a few laughs, the two form an easy, and you suspect, lifelong friendship. Plagued by constant nightmares and hallucinations, Shodi becomes increasingly disassociated from reality. Meanwhile, her power continues to grow with every soul she harvests. You start to notice sliced up animal corpses everywhere you two travel. But when confronted about it, Shodi stomps her feet and fiercely denies any wrongdoing. Then, one night, Shodi wakes, but never leaves the nightmare. Shivering uncontrollably, she packs up her belongings and slips away into the darkness, murmuring that she must return to the Temple of Gon in order to fulfill her purpose to her god. But she never reaches the temple. None of the Dawn Stars know what's become of her, aside from disturbing rumors of a harvester ravaging the southeastern islands in the Deadfire, leaving a trail of blood in her wake. Though the two of you no longer travel together, Shodi holds fast to the memory of you in her heart, remaining your fierce and doting girlfriend, faithful even in her absence. You receive a missive for every day apart, though they often arrive in a single bundle some weeks or months past. In them, she writes of how she misses you, how you are like a fire that burns inside her, how one day surely you will be reunited again. Until then, she prays for your safety as she continues to labor in service to Gon. If Aloth has learned one thing from your adventures, it is that the forces shaping the world are vaster and more complex than he had ever imagined, and they are far beyond anyone's power to control. Thus, it is with great relief that he sheds Theus's mantle. The leaden key will become what Kith need of it in time, assuming they have need of it at all. You let Rimaro go, and the former pirate ostensibly set sail for the trade lanes of the Eastern Reach, the Edier Empire, Old Valia, and the Republics. For the remainder of your time together, Seraphon seems, if not exactly happy, at least contented with the outcome of your confrontation with his former mentor at Sayuka. When he leaves, he does so with little fanfare. Nothing but a roughly scrawled note slipped under your door. Be seeing you, Cap. You hear of Seraphon from time to time, in rumors and sea tales. He prowls the Deadfire, a brutally efficient killer, never long for any ship and never close to any crew. For assisting the Watcher in securing Ukaizo for the Valian Trading Company, Pallegina is honored in a ceremony at Biajepe, attended by all 5 of the Duke's bells. Duke Ramasi is so overjoyed by his good fortune that he offers Pallegina a boon. She immediately takes the Duke up on his offer by requesting that the ducal charter of the Fremas Mes Conxualias be amended to allow the admission of women. Soberly, the Duke accepts, much to his chagrin. The following spring, the Brotherhood admits its first 5 girl cadets. Following her triumphant return to the Republics, Pallegina is assigned to be the personal guard of the Duchess Sparento. She excels in this role, and is favored by the Duchess above all other members of the Brotherhood. Their close relationship causes friction with the Duchess's husband, the Kanta Maraba. His impotent annoyance becomes the subject of courtly gossip and the inspiration for a well-received farce, staged at the biggest theater in Otsia. Pallegina renews her relationship with Giacomo, corresponding with him regularly and even meeting with the old Animancer once or twice a year. Though she does not understand the intricate details of his research, she reads his letters and responds with great enthusiasm. Her brothers and even the Dukes themselves note that Pallegina's demeanor is always warmer on the days when she receives a letter. Rumors even spread that some of the brothers have seen her smile. Time away from the Navy gives Maya Rua some perspective on how Rawatai conducted the Deadfire occupation. No sooner does she return to active duty than she voices her frustrations over some of the more underhanded tactics she witnessed and carried out in the name of the homeland. Her voice carries all the way to the Ranganui, who reminds his admirals that battles are won by superior tactics, but war is a battle of precedent, and winning is not always a victory. The people listen. Though Mayo's covert assignment in the Deadfire is considered a success, few claim knowledge of it or openly congratulate her. She receives no praise beyond knowing glances or the occasional raised tankard from her countrymen. She never responds. She looks forward to seeing her brother again. So does Ashiza. Takehu never intended to grasp at the destiny his coming foretold, but he finds himself doing just that. He sails from island to island as an emissary from the gods to the Huana people. The tribes welcome his message and use it to bridge their traditions across the archipelago. Huana unity has never been stronger. With Ngati's covenant firmly in mind, Takehu feels confident enough to reshape the very Deadfire. Your farewell is short and cordial. Nothing further needs to be said, and you wish each other well. Takehu does not look back. The sea feels restless in his absence. Your pursuit of Aethys and your journey to Ukaizo signal the end of forces that have shaped the lives of Kith and the course of nations. The cycle of reincarnation has been broken. The storms of Andra's mortar have calmed. Yet each ending promises a new beginning. As the sun rises over Ukaizo, Kith turn their gaze eastward, wondering at what lies beyond, and at the world they will fashion for themselves. As the Watcher of Cadnua and the former Herald of Bareth, you return to your ship and begin the long journey home. You hope for calm weather.